Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. With a spot in the Super Bowl on the line, everything is on the line in today's conference championship matchup. It's the Broncos going up against the Patriots. So let's go down to Denver, Colorado, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
We welcome you to the AFC Championship Game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simpson. Welcome to the AFC Championship Game. These two teams have fought to get to this point, and the winner gets to move on to the Super Bowl. Phil, how about it before game time?
Well, a couple things. First off, when you talk about NFL football, it's always a fight when you're out there on the field. To think about winning the game and going to the Super Bowl, don't do it. That's too big. Keep your nerves in check. To me, you got to put a focus on the coaches in that situation. Call some plays that are easy for the players on both sides of the ball early so they don't make a big mistake.
And Steven Gostowski looks ready to get this one underway. Bolden's back, ready to field the opening kick. A trip to the Super Bowl is on the line as this conference championship game is underway.
One of the biggest legends the game will ever know, quarterback Peyton Manning.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line.
First down at the 47. Takes it from the strong eye. Anderson's tackled down at the 43. Demaryius Thomas turned into Peyton Manning's favorite target in Denver.
Well, he's always had the talent, and what he did, he put some knowledge with it. He learned how to become a precise route runner, and when you're a precise route runner, Peyton Manning will find a way to get the football to you.
And now they'll try over again on second down. They need to get the play off.
Catch made along the sideline.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
Here now in the playoffs, what's the preparation like, Phil, for a game like this compared to a regular season game?
Jim, it is different. When you talk about playoff games, coaches are willing to take more risk, and that could be going for it on 4th down or just trying to catch the other team by surprise with an onside kick, because sometimes you must take a chance to win a big game.
He has a nose for the football like no one else. Rob Ninkovich.
You said it right. Every time we have him in a game, you just all of a sudden look up. There's a sack by Ninkovich. There's another tackle. There's causing a fumble. He is a tremendous player. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
He's hit as he throws it.
This is 3rd down.
The Patriots set at the line. Dime package. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Fowler's got the catch and the first.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers. Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get their confidence back.
Coming to the line at the 17-yard line.
Play clock's running down.
Another handoff right back to him. Anderson's tackled down after a gain of 5.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
It'll be 3rd down.
Manning's got it in the gun. And it's on the money to Emmanuel Sanders.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold it.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
The play clock's running down.
Anderson's taking the handoff. Power surge. Touchdown.
Well, the bigger the game, the more you want to score first. And here in this conference championship game, to get on top, now you got your opponent chasing you. That is a tough spot to be in.
The Broncos lined up now for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Broncos setting up for the kickoff. Amendova's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. He has won Super Bowls. He has won MVP awards. He continues to dominate the game. Quarterback Tom Brady. First down at the 20. Jackson takes him to the ground.
Of course, when you get blindsided, especially nowadays in this league where they do everything they can to make sure that quarterback doesn't get hit, that's devastating to take that kind of hit.
Brings it in along the sideline.
You know, Jim, it's been a long time, but when I played and it was 3rd and long early in the game, I knew the defense was going to be very careful. So I was already thinking, if I don't like it down the field, I'm going to throw it short and do it quickly.
The Patriots come out in a bunch set. 3rd and 10.
Brandon Bolden with the grab. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Midway through the first, and with that stop, this offense will be in excellent position to extend the lead.
Yeah, it's going their way right now. It is, Jim, and so you got to take advantage of it. The game always has ebbs and flows, and right now, momentum is on your side. Go out there and make a play.
We'll see what he can do here. Gains 18.
The Broncos love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Patriots defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results. Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
They better hurry to get the snap.
And incomplete as Thomas can't hold on.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Manning's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The Broncos take it from the 38. Demaryius Thomas with the grab. That's reception number 2 for him. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Trying to beat the play clock. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. That's a gain of 10.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
They need to get the play off. Will go ground. And Branch is there to make the stop.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Anderson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And the pass is thrown away.
3rd down following the incompletion. The Patriots go with the dime formation here on defense. Manning out of the gun. Emmanuel Sanders has the catch.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
It's 1st down as they head to the line. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Play clock's running down. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. Collins is the one who brings him to the ground.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The line of scrimmage is the 17.
Green's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. 2nd down and 11. Anderson's got it on the handoff.
The Broncos, they run the football on 2nd down because they want to get 3rd and manageable. If you do that, there's many plays to choose from on the offensive side. But now you got 3rd and long, and that list is shrunk down to just a couple plays you could call in this situation.
Loss of 2 on that play. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Touchdown, Broncos. Bill, everything is going right for this team at this point. We're still in the 1st quarter. What must the coach on the other side be thinking?
He's thinking, hey, can we get this game over with and can I get out of here? He can't believe it. After a full week of hard work and preparation, and to come out and play like this is absolutely uncalled for.
The Broncos with the PAT to come. And the point after is good. Manning's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Martin's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20.
The Patriots offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Here's the offensive line, which must protect its quarterback today.
Second and 7 on the way. The Patriots take it from the 23. White's met at the 23. For the defense today, one of the best shutdown corners in the game today, Aqib Talib.
Yeah, he is. I think he's one of the top corners in the National Football League. And what makes him so unique, of course, he can cover receivers anywhere on the field, but he has great size for a corner. That makes him doubly tough to go against.
It's third down coming up.
The Patriots get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Got drilled as he throws it. And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. This punt will be returned. Gains 16.
The Broncos know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Broncos come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their two previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that they need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
After running it, it's second down. Green's playing out of position in the backfield here.
The play clock's running down.
Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. The Broncos offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. The Broncos at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. It's caught by Hillman. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Don't always have to throw the football past the yard markers. That's another thing I hate to hear. This time the offense throws it behind the yard markers on the screen pass. Good execution. They pick up a first down.
Manning's completion percentage 70% on the day.
They better hurry to get the snap.
Anderson's handed the football. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Broncos take it from the 38. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Bill is someone who certainly starred in the postseason.
What was the difference for you between regular season and postseason play?
Jim, so many things to talk about there, but I tell you the one thing you always notice as a player during the playoffs, when you took the field, you knew it was different because truly there was electricity in the stadium.
Green's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. The Broncos will take the snap from the 25.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Third down on the way. The Broncos have to get to the 17-yard line for a first down.
Trying to beat the play clock.
Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And incomplete as Thomas can't hold on.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The kick is good.
Phil, they're taking advantage of all their possessions, and in this case, they add another 3 to the lead.
It's been an impressive start so far. Now, you know, you got to lead, you got momentum on your side, and now you must stay aggressive to keep that lead.
And Amendola's running this one out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Amendola's ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a first half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side. And I'm going to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver open. They haven't done that. He's really had no chance to get it done. White's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
First down at the 47. Trying to plow ahead. Picks up about 2.
White's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd and 8.
Jackson's brought down after picking up only a yard.
Jackson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Now looking at third down.
Brady with the incompletion.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
They're set to punt it away now.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. Devin McCourty taking the field once again. It's been a difficult day, though, for this defense up to this point, and I'm sure he's willing to take some responsibility in all of that.
No, absolutely. He's the star on the defensive side, so he's got to take responsibility, and it's his job to lead the guys. And how do you lead them? Do it with effort and do your job and lead that way.
First down at the 16. Wide to the left.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Manning comes out in the pistol.
They need to get the play off.
To Daniels. The Broncos are leading in this one, and a lot of that goes back to the play of this quarterback, Phil. Manning's been in rhythm so far today.
He has been in rhythm. He is hot. Some days, Jim, when you warm up, you know you have it, and that's what happened to this guy today. When he was warming up, he had it, and he has it in the game.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 45. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
There are so many players down the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass, it just makes it look so easy.
Manning's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Green's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. They send the tight end in motion. First down at the 35. Searching for space to the right. Tackled down at the 28-yard line. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
Play clock's running down. Anderson's taking the handoff. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Broncos take it from the 23. The reception by Sanders. And that's a gain of 10. Third catch today so far.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. The wide receiver in motion. The play clock's running down. Manning's going to take it from the gun. Jumps up and hauls it in. Anderson's able to move the chains here as he's tackled down.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Goal line defense on the field.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Looking across the middle. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Well, there's a phrase we have for quarterbacks that get a little nervous in the pocket. We call it cabin fever. I think that's what happened that time. He got a little nervous, and the throw was way off the mark.
Second and goal to go from the 1. Runs it across for the touchdown. Nearing the half, and this one is a laugher.
Oh, well, yeah, one team's pretty happy about it, but how about on the losing end of it? How would you feel like to be being blown out here right before halftime? It's a terrible feeling, and I don't know if you can regroup in the second half.
The Broncos with an extra point try on the way. The point after try is in the books. The Patriots have been flat out manhandled so far. Perhaps their special teams unit can change the momentum of this one. They need something to go their way. The score is 24-0. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Patriots hope to get things going here. They have been anything but productive here in quite some time. 3 consecutive drives that have led to nowhere.
Well, let's give a lot of credit to the defensive side, especially the defensive line. They are absolutely taking it to the offense. They are beating them up. And when the defensive line is winning the battles like this, it's all about the defense. The Patriots have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
The corners retreating.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
Brady to Amendola.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning. First down here. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Brady from the gun. Pulls it in, and that's a gain of 9.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bound, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
The Patriots have it at the 44. Brady able to find Julian Edelman. They come to the line, and it's first down. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. And it's caught by LaFell. That's second down coming up. Quickly to the line. White's got it. First down.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
Brady's completed his last 6 passes. First down at the 31. Catch made. White's tackled down after a gain of 2. The Patriots are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. Second down coming up with about a minute to go before the intermission. The Patriots have it at the 29. Snatches it with one hand. The Patriots will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. Stepping up to the line at the 5. After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
Patriots in the end zone.
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part in the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting in position to make the catch.
The Patriots lined up now for the point after. The point after is good. Steven Gostkowski's readying his team for the kickoff. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Broncos have had a smart and snappy first half, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Sounds like the way I dress. Smart and snappy. That is me. But, you know, hey, it's been a good first half for the offense. They want to keep it going. I'm sure they will.
First down at the 20. Anderson's out there to receive the screen pass.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Broncos call a timeout. Their first. Manning's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. From the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. The pass is complete to Thomas. That's his third catch of the day. The Broncos will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down.
At the line of scrimmage, the 34.
Anderson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Now 1st and 10. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
2nd down and 10. Throws the pass.
Taken down at the 33.
On the way, 3rd down.
The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. Manning from the gun. Pulls it in. That picks up 11. The Broncos have to take their final timeout. That's it. He'll try this one from 39. The kick is good. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Broncos want to continue to give their fans something to cheer about in the second half. The Patriots, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Broncos have it at the 2. Anderson's going to run off the left side, and he'd cap off the 9-play drive with a TD. Broncos strike first in this one. 3rd down from inside the 20. Hillman's the target on the quick pass. It ends up working for a touchdown. That puts them on top by 14. Broncos take over late in the second. Anderson's going to duck out to the left, and he'll go for the score. Broncos go up by 24. Still late stages of the second. The pass will be completed to the sideline, and he'll end up at the 5-yard line before being tackled. Staying late in the half, it's Brady with a completion over the middle. This goes for a touchdown, cutting the deficit to 17. So that'll bring our halftime report to a close. We'll go back now to Sports Authority Field at Mile High for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back to Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Jim Nantz, Phil Simms, and Danielle Bellini here for the start of the second half. Brady will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback. The Broncos defense had a strong first half performance, and here they are to begin the 3rd quarter, once again trying to make the stop and turn things over to their offensive unit, Phil.
Anytime you have a strong first half performance, what do you look for in the second half? You've got to be alert on the defensive side, look for something that's different, but more importantly, look for that trick play, maybe a flea flicker, a double move by a wide receiver. Don't get caught in a situation like this on the defensive side.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. It's a 2 tight end formation. Look at Derek Wolfe with the sack.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
They overcome the sack. 3rd down on the way. The Broncos come out in a dime package. Scans the field. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
I think that's playing it pretty safe, throwing that short pass on 3rd and long. I thought he had a chance to throw it down the field. He just couldn't pull the trigger and let it go.
He wants to return this one. Coleman's there to make the tackle. And a run back of about 6. The Broncos can make it 4 successful scoring drives in a row if they're able to put points on the board here. Offensively, they're looking like a juggernaut at the moment, Phil.
Everything they do, Jim, is working. So when you got it going like this on the offensive side, you know, just be aggressive with the play calls because the players are confident and they can make it happen.
Now makes the move to the right. Anderson's met after a gain of 8.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd and 3 after that last carry. Peyton Manning under center. They better hurry to get the snap. To the ground. Slashes to the left side. He's going to be tackled right around the 49. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
Green's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. First down at the 49. Takes it from the eye.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Trying to beat the play clock. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. That's a gain of 6. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
He sends the halfback in motion. 3rd and 2. Gets it again. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Green's playing out of position in the backfield here. He'll get it again. Anderson's tackled down at the 32. Set up now at the 32. They need to get the play off. Just a quick drop back. Here's Sanders. Sanders brought down at the 21. That's his 5th catch of the day. The Broncos have been very good throwing the football today. Manning's continued to be one of the best field generals in the game.
I just love the way he dominates everything with the football team, especially on the offensive side, Jim. We see he's in command of everything, and of course, we see all the great plays he makes.
Play clock's running down. Handoff made. Picked up a couple that time. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
2nd down and 8. And he hauls it in.
The Broncos offense, they go with the pass down here in the red zone. They throw the ball and it's completed, but it doesn't fool the defense. It gets very little yardage.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. Inside the 20 now at the 19. The Patriots lined up in the nickel. The play clock's running down. The Broncos will use a timeout here early in the second half.
Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. They bring in the extra tight end. Manning out of the gun. The reception by Daniels. That picks up 7.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. They better hurry to get the snap. The give. Line to the left. That brings the play to an end. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the 1st down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Trying to beat the play clock. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. Sheards all over the ball carrier.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Play number 12 coming up for the offense. Second and goal from the 8. Right back to him. And he's brought to the ground.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
This long drive continues. They need to get the play off. Back to the ground. So they failed to convert on 3rd down, but that's been one of the lone failures on 3rd today. Chip shot here. The kick is good. We're heading into the 4th, and it looks like they've seized control of this game with that field goal.
I think they have. And you know what you do? You kick that field goal, you're looking at the clock, and you're deciding how many times can the opponent have the football? What should we do? Manage the game from here on out.
The Patriots at this point are just trying to stop the bleeding as they come out for this drive, Phil.
Whoa, I don't know if there's enough Band-Aids to stop all this bleeding. But look, you're looking for a moral victory, so the game is not over. Try to get some good here late to make you feel better and get ready for the next game.
1st down at the 20. White's got on the handle. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. Second and 10. And Amendola's got the catch and the 1st.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Patriots have it at the 34. Brady can't find the target. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
The Patriots have it at the 34. And it's complete to Danny Amendola.
Well, when you're playing this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant patterns.
Brady's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
White's marked down at the 41.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays while you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
The Patriots at the line of scrimmage, split backfield. The final quarter begins with this snap. The Patriots now move the chains. Mark him down for another reception.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Snap back to Brady from the gun. Catch made by Rob Gronkowski.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top. The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them all shifting to the right.
Rob Gronkowski with the grab.
The Patriots do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Brady's now completed 4 in a row. The Patriots from the 27. LaFell comes away with the reception.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
1st and 10.
That's dropped by Amendola, who couldn't bring it in.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
White's lined up in a single back formation.
2nd down and 10.
Here's the handoff. Brought down by Ware.
The Patriots, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Press coverage all the way.
A near interception, that time by Harris.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Scanning the field. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
So, put down a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
Bolden's going to test the coverage this time. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Broncos offense takes the field after putting together a nice drive on their last possession. They were finally stopped short of the end zone and had to settle for the field goal.
Yeah, they had to settle, but they did a lot of good stuff. And I know on the defensive side, they had them reeling. And now you got to go out there and take advantage of the fact that the defense was guessing last series. Keep them guessing.
And
Sheared in on the tackle. The Patriots are behind right now, and you see the numbers are giving up a lot of yardage on the ground, and it stands out because it's so out of character for this unit.
The tempo of this game is being set by the offensive side. The way they are running, they got all the situations in their favor, and the defense can't get them in those obvious passing situations.
The Broncos from the 37 will go ground. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Play clock's running down. Handoff out of the eye. Picks up about 5.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The Patriots defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Looking across the middle. Third down now. Manning's alone in the backfield. From the shotgun. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. The Broncos will have to punt. Good for only a yard or 2. The Broncos defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
First down at the 17. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Well, that's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
Brady's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Amendova's got it, and a first. That's 5 receptions on the day. The Patriots still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Brady's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offensive
Intercepted!
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Broncos didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
Anderson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The play clock's running down. Anderson's got it. Screenplay. Butler's there to take him down. The Broncos have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Manning's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart, making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
The Broncos come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Manning's got it in the gun. Makes the reception. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense. staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
They better hurry to get the snap. Green's there that time for the tackle and a run back of about 14.
The Patriots were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
It's intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
The Broncos counted on the passing game early, but it slowed down after a hot start. Manning's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
They come to the line at the 31-yard line.
First down at the 31. That's a gain of 8. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day. The Patriots have counted on this defense to keep them in games this year, but so far that unit has been absolutely manhandled.
Yeah, this is a game they are not used to, that is for sure. And what you're doing on the defensive side, you get in that huddle, and you just want somebody to make a play to turn this game around and get your defense off the field.
Second and short following the run. Manning's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Trying to beat the play clock. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. And it's out of bounds, incomplete.
Here they come to the line at the 23.
3rd and 1. Takes it out of the eye. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, I think, in the NFL now is third and short is run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
They need to get the play off.
Anderson's handed the football. And sheared in on the tackle.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Green's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Quick drop back.
And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. Third down. Manning's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. They'll go shotgun here. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Drives it through for the field goal. The outcome of this game is probably now all but decided, as that field goal makes it virtually official.
Yeah, I think it does make it official. They're going to win this football game, and you sit around now and you can just think about all the things you're going to tell the press and how great you are and what you did out there today to help your team win.
And Amendola's going to run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Patriots offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nantz. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
Just 2 minutes left in this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. Brady is in the shotgun.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
The Broncos will come out in the dime.
Staying with the passing game on first down.
Finds Gronkowski. 6th catch today so far. First down here. They'll go right to the hurry up. Won't use a timeout here. Looking long. Pass is intercepted. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning the game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
Manning trotting back onto the field. And it hasn't been the running game that they've relied on. Instead, it's been all about the way he's been throwing the football with great success, Bill.
I think this quarterback went out there and showed everybody today that you can count on him. If you need him to win the game, he did it. And the running back, he also did his part. He did a good job blocking for the QB.
Picks up 8 here. He's now past the 100-yard mark on the day.
Well, when you know you can win the game, but just running the football, then you just run the football. Take no chances. Keep 2 hands around it at all times, and don't worry about the extra yard.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Takes the knee. This is 3rd down. The Broncos will line up. First down markers right at the 15-yard line. Takes the knee. There they are, the winners of the Lamar Hunt Trophy, the new AFC champions. Well, today we identified the best team in its conference. Going on now to the big stage and the Super Bowl.
To win a conference championship, that is so exciting. But then to sit back and think, we are going to the Super Bowl. That is something that you just can't even dream sometimes when you think of the good stuff that the game can bring you. But an exciting game today, going to the Super Bowl, it's just all wonderful, wonderful stuff.
So we have a conference champion, and the Super Bowl matchup is now all set. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying we'll see you next at the Super Bowl.